Hello, and thank you very much indeed for your interest in Clistvale. If you don't know me, I'm Kevin Bawn and I'm the principal here at Clistvale, and it's my privilege to welcome you, if you can be welcomed, to a video, and a special welcome to any Year 6 pupils that may be watching this who are thinking of coming to Clistvale. Now, normally I would be doing this presentation to a packed hall of parents and students, but unfortunately, because of the COVID pandemic, that it just isn't possible. So what I'm hoping to do in this presentation is outline the values and the ethos of Clistvale. And what that means is the way we do things and the way we think about other people and the way we try to treat other people, as well as giving you a little bit of information about our strengths and our weaknesses. One of the things which is very important to me at Clistvale is to look at things from the student's point of view. So what would a Year 6 pupil, Year 7 student want from their experience? Well, the first thing is they want to feel safe, and I think that's something which all parents would share. And we're very lucky here at Clistvale because of our village location that adds to safety by itself, the nature of our site, which is quite spread out and with a lot of fresh air in between the blocks, that also helps with the sense of safety, plus the security measures. But in reality, what safety really means to a student is, are they going to be treated fairly, and what happens about bullying? We've got a robust anti-bullying policy, and as I will tell you about in a moment, our rights respecting school ethos means that we work very hard to prevent bullying in the first place. So we stress the importance of safety. It is the single biggest, most important thing in a school. The second thing that I believe quite strongly in years of experience that students and their parents both want is to be happy. Now, happiness is not always an easy thing to achieve in the teenage years, as I expect we all know, but from the school's point of view, we try to achieve this through having absolutely excellent relationships. That's encouraging relationships between students and students, it's encouraging relationships between students and staff, but also parents and staff as well. Because if we've got good, open, honest, trusting relationships, then that means that people are able to feel safe, but also happy. And relationships is something, or are something, that we believe in very, very strongly here. But also we believe in providing students with the best possible opportunity to succeed, whether that be in drama or music or sport or academically or in a particular talent of their own. Because to be happy is to be fulfilled, to have opportunity, and that's something that we also believe extremely strongly. So safe, happy. And the third of this triumvirate is successful, because we believe very strongly that unless you feel safe and unless you feel at least reasonably happy, then you're unlikely to be as successful as you could be. And success builds on those two other things. And that's why in terms of success, we don't literally mean just academic grades, although they are very, very important to us. And of course we celebrate the students who get through to Oxford or Cambridge or the Russell Group universities from the sixth form. Massively proud of them, and equally as proud of students who are not predicted very good grades at all, but come away on exam results day having overcome a whole range of issues and challenges in their life with grades which they are very happy with. So there is academic success, and we believe that's very, very important. But it's more than that. We take great pride in the students who appear in our musicals, in our shows. We take enormous pride in the young people who take part in sport or whatever it is, to achieve their success and also to reflect well onto Clistvale. Something which is unique and really very, very important to us at Clistvale is the fact that we are Devon's first rights respecting school at secondary level. Now, this means that we have signed up to support the United Nations Convention of Human Rights for Children, which sounds very impressive by itself, and it does mean that we are promoting the rights of children. But this is a wider issue. It's a wider issue about promoting human rights through the curriculum, and also in particular reflecting that in everything that we do, so that Rights Respecting School and Clistvale's ethos are increasingly becoming intertwined. Now, what that means if you're a Year 6 pupil is 3 key words. And the 3 key words are respect, participate, and learn. Now, these go parallel actually to safe, happy and successful, because if you have respect in an institution for everybody and everything, then the institution, the organisation, the school is much better. It operates on a value of mutual respect and tolerance for everybody, no matter what their difference, no matter what their abilities, no matter what their religion or their background is. And that is very, very important to us. Once we have respect for the organisation and other people within it and the rules, then we encourage participation, which is all those opportunities I mentioned, but also learning. Students need to participate fully in their learning. They need to do their best. They need to be as well organised as they can, as well prepared, as well equipped as they can. They need to always give things a go. They all need to be honest if they make mistakes and work to the best of their ability. And that's the participation strand. It also means taking part in those activities, and we increasingly encourage human rights-based activities, for example, Amnesty International, and for example, green issues with the climate change group. The third of those keywords is learn, and it sometimes surprises people that that's not the first of the words, but actually if you think it through, you do have to be respectful of your teacher and of learning in general. You do have to take part in those lessons before you can learn successfully. But learning is very, very important, both in terms of academic success, but also in terms of learning about society and how to be a better citizen. And these things are very, very important to us at Clistvale. From what I've said so far about safe, happy, successful and respect, participate, learn, some people interpret that as being a bit soft. It's not soft at all. It's because those values are crucially important for the modern society in 21st century Britain, but also those values and those approaches are absolutely crucial for students to achieve success. It is a matter about working hard, and schools over the years have dressed it up in many, many ways, but students do need to respect their teachers, they do need to get organised, they do need to work hard, otherwise they won't succeed fully. So while the emphasis on respect, participate and learn can sometimes be viewed as a little bit soft, it's not. Far from it. It's quite difficult sometimes for us to explain to students just how important respect is and who's entitled to it and how to achieve it. One thing I'm often asked by parents is, why is Clistvale still called a community college when many schools in Devon aren't? And that's a conscious decision from what you've already heard about our values and our ethos. We do like to feel that we are a community, and we always aspire to be a community, both within the school and more widely. And therefore it is absolutely important to us that we work with other people and other organisations to support students to the absolute maximum that we can. Now, at this point in my address in the hall with 300 of you there, I would normally introduce this. Now, as you can see, this is a tripod. And one of the things that we feel very, very important at Clistvale is that we have the 3 legs of support for the students here at the top, and we have 1 leg representing the school, 1 leg representing the pupil themselves, and 1 leg representing home. And you will know that if all 3 legs are even and evenly braced and all doing their maximum job, then the tripod is at its most stable. The student is at its most stable. You also know that if one of the legs, whether it be the school or the parent or the student themselves, is not quite doing what they should be doing or not putting maximum effort in, then the tripod can become a little unstable. And that is why we are fully committed to making sure that all three legs of that work. And to do that, we have to have superb communication from parents and to parents, and that is something that we pride ourselves on as a large secondary school, a large organisation. So very, very important that we get the maximum amount of support from home and the communication's good. But one leg is the student themselves, and the student, we expect, they will have good days, they will have bad days, everybody does, but we do expect students to absolutely do their best, and that's all we can ask of them. But if students are prepared to do their best and put the work in and join in, then their leg of the tripod will be secure, all three legs hopefully will be secure, and that student will go on to greater success. If you're interested in joining Clistvale next September, please take some time to look around our website. The new intake tab will be of most direct use, including a virtual tour of the college, examples of key documents and an inquiry form. Regrettably, we cannot organise visits to Clistvale at the moment, but please explore the website in general to experience the atmosphere and what we're trying to achieve for our students.